Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this video. My name is Traci LaRosa, if you don't already know me, and I live in Germany with my two youngest kids. And I just want to tell you my story. I said yes to these amazing plant concentrates about a year and a half ago. And I also have some of my wonderful friends on here that are going to share their stories too. So a little bit about me first. I'm a personal trainer and a group exercise instructor. And so I get, eating healthy is really important. But I also have super picky kids, and for years I just really stressed about them not getting proper nutrition, but I didn't have an answer of how to get that in them without force feeding them. So, about 4 years ago, we were going through a really stressful time in my life. I had some issues with my older children, and I have suffered from thyroid issues for 24 years. And during that time, my thyroid was just a mess. I felt terrible. My hair was falling out. I was tired and worn out, and I didn't know what to do. I was seeing my doctor all the time, and he just kept increasing my medication. I've also suffered from chronic migraines for over a decade. I've had constipation for years that I just thought was a normal way of life. And also like I said, I'm a personal trainer, and I was having a lot of joint issues. I had to have wrist surgery, and I had an elbow issue. So when my friend cared enough about me to share this with me, I said yes, really just for my kids. I didn't know that there was anything in it for me. But what I got was just so much more. After about 4 months of being on the product, I went back to my doctor, and my thyroid was normal. And for years that hadn't happened. And in the last 2 years, I've been able to lower my medication, and I just feel amazing. I have great energy. My hair is great. It's not falling out anymore. And my bowel movements are regular, and so it's just been such an amazing thing for me and my family too, that I just knew we were going to take this forever. And, I have a history of cancer in my family. Both my parents have had it. My dad actually had his second battle about a year ago. And I wanted to give our family the best insurance for just a healthy, life, starting with my parents. So I jumped in with this amazing, opportunity and the supportive community. And my gosh, what it has done for our life is just life-changing. I've been able to quit my job as a personal trainer, but I've still just allows me to follow my passion of healthy living by doing this and sharing with others. Plus, now I have the time and the financial freedom to do all the amazing things here in Europe and just travel and just do all these things with my family and all the opportunities that we have while we're living here. So I want to kick it over to my friend Deb and let her share her story.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Traci. Well, I actually have cancer that ran in my family as well, Traci. So I am actually one of 7 siblings that has no chronic disease in my body. And I'm talking from cancer to diabetes to fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, heart disease. I mean, you name it, we were supposed to have it, right? So I am the youngest out of the 7 siblings that have no chronic disease in my body. And I started taking these incredible plant powders almost 9 years ago. And at the time, I was incredibly stressed out. I was going through a divorce. So I was a single mom for quite some time and had 2 girls. And, going through the divorce, I wanted to make sure we all had proper nutrition because we had a lot of oxidative stress in our body. And my oldest one actually was an athlete. So I was always having to be very cognizant about what I was feeding her. But at the time that we were just running around, sometimes we weren't getting enough fruits and vegetables at all in our body. Some days, none, right? So to me, this actually helped bridge the gap between what we were eating of fruits and vegetables and what we weren't. So it was a no-brainer because I actually was able to get my child for free too with the Start Strong program that we have with the company that we've aligned with. And my friend actually got to sponsor my other child for free. So like I said, I was a single mom, and it was just absolutely awesome for me. And, currently I'm a martial artist, and I also own a business. And so, I really stress the importance of feeding my body and fueling my body with the right things because, again, I don't eat 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. Come on. I mean, nobody does, and for me, it just helps me feel better. It helps me maintain my weight. It actually helps me sleep better, have more mental clarity. And just knowing that, I'm able to not pass these things down to my children is absolutely amazing. And my kids don't have any chronic disease or diabetes or any of those things in their body either. So I am so thankful that my girlfriend actually that I'm going to pass this off to introduced me to this almost 9 years ago. And for me, you know, I'm able to have the flexibility that I want. The income is unlimited. There is no glass ceilings. And I love the fact that I don't even have to have inventory on hand. So I'm part of a healthy living community that is absolutely incredible. So thank you, Chrissy, from the bottom of my heart for sharing this with me and, you know, passing it over to you.
Thank you, Deb. So when I think about your girls, to me, I think about that one simple change that you did and how that just trajects into their health, into their future. Because I remember being 7 years old and sitting at a bonfire with my aunt who was a nurse, and she told me about our family having a family history of disease. And the conversation didn't continue about what we could do about it. It just felt like it was our destiny. And fast forward my mid-20s, I got a precancerous diagnosis that shook me to my core. I had just become a plant-based eater, and I felt like I was doing everything right, yet my body was still rebelling. So I changed the way I ate, but I also added plant powders to my body because even as a vegan, I couldn't get the wide variety of fruits and vegetables that we needed. And from that, things changed. Just showing that that little insurance policy had made a big difference because I, like Traci, I suffered from chronic migraines. I had no energy. My skin was breaking out all the time. And one simple change with the vegan shakes and the plant powders, I noticed that my energy was through the roof. I mean, I'm pushing 40 almost now, and I have way better energy. I'm lifting heavier. I'm running faster. I am better. I don't fear my family history of disease because I know that we have the ability to change that now. And I am so thankful with as busy as my life is because I want it to be, because I get to travel so much like Traci, because of this business that allows me to inspire healthy living around the world. I am able to change my health, but also the people who I love, and they get to help change their people's health that they love. So I love this mission being involved with Deb and Traci. So if you're thinking of this and you want to make simple changes for your life, we have 3 options for you. Option A is we have free resources for you to take advantage of. Tell Traci if you want them. But option B is getting you and your family started on our plant powders for as little as $1.50 a day to $7.90 a day. Or if you're thinking, oh my gosh, there are plant powders in this world that actually make changes in people's lives. Not only that, that they're backed by science. We need as many boots on the ground as possible because 75% of chronic diseases are preventable. We just have to put the right food in our bodies. So there's an option with that too. A, B, or C, hit Traci up. Let her know where you're at.
Thank you, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. And I just appreciate those of you that are watching and just taking the time to watch this video. So if you are interested, if you have questions, you know, shoot me the hard questions and I'd be more than happy to answer. So thanks again for watching.